Get money all day, get money all night. Sip my drink, ho, let's get right. Getting paid, I'm getting paid. Roll one up, let's catch this flight. Pour another cup, ho, let's get right. Getting paid, I'm getting paid.
Hey, this your boy Tight. Can't say the Tight without the 1205. Know I'm talking about. But you tuning in with Ray Ray's podcast. Kicking my boy Ray. Toxic my.
Yo, we back at it again. Ray Ray's podcast. You know, we coming live from Hello Studios. Beautiful, on the 10th floor of the beautiful downtown Dallas. Such an amazing, great day to be alive today. Thankful for life, health, and strength, man. Excited about this episode we got coming to you. Continue to rock with us. Make sure you smashing that subscribe, that like button, get them alerts. Continue to give us that support. We greatly appreciate that. You know, shout out to all of our sponsors out there. Shout out to Lit Vacations. That's the best travel agency out there. If you're ever trying to have the best turn up of your life, trying to go on that bachelor or bachelorette party, the destination wedding, the homie kickback, the family reunion, hit up my guy Austin from Lit Vacations. That's LITT Vacations.com. You know, hit him up. Tell him, hey, I heard about you on Ray Ray's podcast. My man's going to make sure you're taken care of, all right? Also, if you need to get some power washing stuff done, whether it's your concrete, you need to get cleaned, the side of your house, side of that chimney, that boat, got some hoodlums doing tagging and graffiti, go to eliteprowashing.com. Tell them Ray Ray's podcast sent you, and they will give you the best deal on that. Bet. So, if this is your first time watching or listening to Ray Ray's podcast, I like to pour back into people. You know, y'all support me, so I want to support you any way I can. So I like to, say some positive words, all right? So, just in case nobody told you today, I just want you to know that you're beautiful, you're loved, you're needed. Hey, you alive for a reason. Hey, you stronger than you think. Whatever it is you're going through right now, you're going to get through this. See, here on this show, Ray Ray's podcast, I'm glad that you're alive and don't give up. So when you have those positive words in your mind, when tough situations arise, you can always go back to that. You know, I am who I say I am. I can do what I say I'm going to do. So just stand no business with that. Bet. So let's get into it today's episode, all right? So in the building, man, we got this really, really nice up-and-coming fighter here in the boxing game. He doing some big things. He's showing out. Yo, he's got a big fight coming up March the 15th. Make sure y'all pull up to that. We're gonna dive into that. Y'all make sure y'all give a Ray Ray's podcast. Welcome to our guy Joshua Jenkins in the building. How you doing, fam?
How you doing, man?
We're good. Appreciate you. Thanks for coming in and rocking with you. Glad you took time. I know you get busy. You got a fight coming up, and I know preparation for that could be intense and a lot. But you took time to come rock with us, and we greatly appreciate that, man.
Yes, sir.
So we gonna get into it. We gonna find out all about you. What got you into boxing, and we just gonna see. We're gonna learn about Joshua Jenkins. Y'all gonna learn about Joshua Jenkins as well too. Okay, so let's talk about it. Josh, where are you from, man?
Dallas, Texas, born and raised.
Oh, he said that proudly with his chest. He said Dallas, Texas, born and raised, man. What part of Dallas, man?
Pleasant Grove.
Pleasant Grove. Okay. Do they still got that Griff's hamburger in Pleasant Grove?
It be bussin', man.
Yeah, I used to live in Pleasant Grove, so I remember we used to go to the Griff's. Man, there used to be a car dealership right next door to it.
Yeah.
Like a used car dealership.
Mm-hmm.
Then, back in the day, we used to go to church. It was the old Ibach, right down the street.
Yep.
Man, I got a lot of ties.
Ricky G. Rush used to be the principal at Skyline.
Yeah.
At that time, yeah.
See, I used to do that, man. Also, I used to live behind Skyline, too.
Oh, okay, I know where you
We used to live in these townhouses. They were called Rothington. Mm-hmm. Rothington place. Like
by the Rosemonts, right?
Yeah. We used to live right behind it. Man, it's been so many years, man. I used to rip and run in Pleasant Grove, man. Stuff I can't tell you about. But yeah, I'm familiar with Pleasant Grove. I was born in South Dallas, though.
Okay.
So I'm a Dixon Circle kid. If y'all know what that is.
Yeah.
You know what that is. All right. Yeah. We don't need to say no more. All right, man. So, you're a boxer. So what are you? You said welterweight?
Welterweight, yep.
Okay. So let's run it back, all right? When did you first get exposed to boxing?
I was about probably like 6 or 7 years old. My grandpa was like, he used to get us into everything, basketball, football, track. He was like, but me and my brother would just fight around like the apartment complexes and stuff. So he was like, I'm going to take y'all to the boxing gym. And we walked over to the boxing gym, and We met Daryl Thomas, which is my godfather now, and we fell in love with it. He snuck us over there to the gym, and then he was like, "Y'all got to box," And my mom wasn't up for us boxing, I guess, But then we got good at it, and
It just stuck with you.
yeah, it sure did.
What was it? What was the name of that gym?
Dallas Police Athletic League.
Okay, because I know there's like a real big famous boxing gym here downtown. I think it's like Doug's or what was his name? I can't remember the name of it. But there's one real big one that's like legendary down here. I know a lot of people know.
Maple?
I can't remember. Maybe for some reason I thought it was Doug's. It was somebody's name. They were like right down the street from it. It was a well known gym. I like to watch wrestling.
Okay.
And I remember like some of the wrestlers, they did like some training and stuff when like WrestleMania was in town and working out at that particular gym. And I want to say it's Doug's gym, but hey, whatever. We'll figure it out at some point.
Yeah.
Okay. So from that young age, they took you, y'all got hooked. In what age were y'all? You think at the point?
7. Oh, you talking about when we got hooked?
Yeah.
Man, I didn't fall in love with boxing prior until I was about 15, 16. My grandpa had passed away, and it was like, we don't want to do this no more. But then it just stuck. I had to realize that I was not going to be 6'5" because I wanted to play basketball. And then I realized, boxing is what I fell in love with. And it was easy. It was natural. And, we kept winning and winning and winning and winning. So that's what we stuck with.
Okay. So you have a brother, right, that boxes as well, too?
Yeah, I have a twin brother.
Yeah. So not too many. Has there ever been any twin boxers before?
Yeah, the Charlo twins out of Houston.
Okay, that's right. I forgot about the Charlo. I remember they would talk. Never mind, we're gonna talk about that.
Yeah.
They were talking some slick talk to somebody.
Yeah, they were. They are.
Yeah,
they're very
talking.
aggressive.
Yeah. All right. So, so let's take us on your journey from your training, your preparation to get into boxing. What was that like?
Man, it was very. It requires a lot of discipline, a lot of sacrifices. Just working out hard and every day and dedicating yourself to it. It's a lot of things that you can't do outside of the ring. You have to cut some friends off, cut some people out your life, and boxing has to be your main goal and your only thing. It has to be the main thing. Keep it the main thing.
Yeah. So what's the mentality like? For instance, like preparing for a fight. The mentality to like, okay, I gotta make sure I'm ready at all times. What is that mindset, and how hard is it?
Man, it really is hard because it is a lot of distractions out here. It's a lot of distractions out here. So it's like you just have to stay focused and stay isolated and knowing what your goal is and what your pursuit is, and you falling in love with the game.
Okay. So question, I believe everyone should be very goal oriented.
Sure.
So how do you set your goals up? Like, do you have big goals? Do you break it down to, okay, step 1, step 2, then this is the bigger picture? What are your goals like, man? I
go head first. Everything got to be big.
Okay.
It got to be big. Good. I don't think no goal is too small, and I think everything got to be big. I dream big, like coming up to it, talking to Corey. I was like, hey man, I can't wait to be a main event, or I can't wait to sell out a crowd. And he made it happen. He made my dreams happen, and that's one of my goals. And I guess some people don't know how you're a main event, your first fight. That's kind of big,
Yeah,
it's very kind of big. So it's just like I want to dream big. That's how I think about things.
So you said this is your first fight?
My first fight.
Okay. You done any amateur stuff?
Oh man, I got over 150 amateur fights. Been all around the nation, Golden Gloves, all the national tournaments, all of that.
So this is your first pro fight?
Yeah, my first pro fight and the next chapter in my life.
Okay. So what is your mindset like fight day?
Man.
Like, what is it like fight day? Like, what do you think? Like, what's your routine for fight day?
Oh, I made the weight. That's first. And then making weight, and then just calm it down. I think I get nervous like all through camp, when close to the fight. I think the most nervous is like in the corner. Well, when I'm walking in the tunnel, like I asked Corey, I was like, if I got to use the restroom, you gonna wipe my butt? He laughed at me. Just because I think that make you a man or not. It make you. That's when the transition happens. It's like, okay, you can't turn back now.
Yeah.
Everybody's looking at you. So that's the most nervous, most. Ooh, I get chills just thinking about it. But once you get in there,
yeah, you in there, you locked in.
It's too late.
Stand on business time, right?
Yeah, you can't walk back.
Man, you were kind of reminding me of a movie scene from Creed.
Yeah.
He's like, cut the gloves. I gotta go.
Yeah.
I gotta go. There was another movie too. Any Given Sunday. It was offensive liner. They had him hooked up to the IV. He's like, I gotta go to the bathroom, so they had to take the IV in there with him in the toilet. So it's like 3 people in a stall with him where he's trying to go. That's crazy. Okay, so it's about to be your first pro fight.
Hold on, my mom calling me.
It's about to be your first pro fight. What song you walking out to?
I'm walking out to my boy Trey's song. His song is it's called Win. All I want to do is win. And that it was gonna be another song, but I think that since we were kids, man, that's all we was dreaming about, us walking me out. And I thought he was walking me out later in my career, but I think this was the perfect moment.
Yeah. That's really dope that you're able to keep that connection with people because you
Yes,
don't
sir.
have a lot of day ones.
Oh no, man,
No more this time.
they either locked up, some of them passed away, and some of them just doing their own thing.
Yeah, I mean it's really important to control who your circle is.
Facts.
Because not everyone is for you.
And the energy.
It's
I'm
your
big on energy.
Energy
So
is big. If someone is, those vibes rub off on you.
Yep.
If someone is always negative,
Yep.
eventually that's gonna rub off on you. You're gonna be negative. Like, why am I negative?
Yep.
It's because the circle you keep.
Yep. That's why now I know, like, the week of the fight, nobody's not gonna be able to reach me. I kind of get away from the world a little bit, so we can stay locked in.
So when you're training and getting ready for a fight, do you have your sparring partner kind of implement okay, the fighter, he fights this way normally? Is it kind of like that? Kind of like,
I mean, it's kind of
simulation like?
It's kind of simulation like, or we try to find fighters that kind of fight like the guy, and it just making sure I'm getting the work and the rounds that I need.
So what is like one of the things like you pick up, like, okay, I know I'm about to fight this opponent. I know he does this really well. So how do you put that in your game plan to plan for that?
I mean, I just adjust, just adjust to everything. Because, what Mike Tyson say, everybody got a game plan until they get punched in the face.
Yeah.
So you just got to adjust to it.
So what do you think about like fighters that like, they have this game plan going into a fight and they stick to it and it's not working, but they're still trying to stick to their game plan? Bad adjustment. Like, what do you say to that?
Man, you got to have A, B, C, D, E, F, all the way to Z. You got to have many game plans, just because that's why Floyd is such a great fighter, because he know how to adjust. He know how to fight a certain way that's not working for him.
Yeah.
And I think every fighter should know how to do that.
What would you say? You're more of a defensive-minded fighter, or what would you say?
I think defense first.
Yeah.
Defense is always first. I like my face and I like my teeth, so it gotta be defense first.
He's like, yeah, man, it's the moneymaker right here, all right?
Sure.
I throw hands, but I gotta protect the merchandise too, all right? So, how long you been ready for this first pro fight for?
I've been ready.
You've been ready.
Been ready.
Okay.
Since I was a legit.
So let's talk about this Smoke in the City too, all right?
Okay.
This is the first fight, also your first headliner. Let's talk about the rest of the card.
Corey can tell you more about that.
Corey, what up?
Corey, he's the mastermind behind all of this.
Okay. Y'all got to make sure y'all follow Corey, or we'll put up his information on the screen.
Yep. Box Life Promotions. He's the one that he put all these great fighters, local fighters, on the card. Yeah.
So if y'all ever looking for some good entertainment, some good fights, man, we're gonna put this up there so y'all can follow. Stay tapped in. Also, we'll follow Josh's his whole career. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
This interview here, we gonna follow you. Like, you just gained a fan.
Yes, sir.
Right now, so man, I'm looking forward to seeing you do your thing, get this dub.
Yes, sir.
All right. So for those of y'all who don't watch the show, or this is your first time watching the show, or you're an OG watcher, we got this segment. It's called
Slow down, I just wanna get to know you.
Slow Down. We just want to get to know you.
Yes, sir.
This is where we kind of ask you some random questions. We don't
go.
We don't know where we're gonna go. We just
Let's go with it.
Let's talk about it. We'll see what's up. All right. So real quick before we move on with this, I want you to tell people where they can find you out on social media, all the different things you want people to follow.
So I want everybody to follow JJ Showtime on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, and Boss Life Promotions on Facebook and Instagram.
Okay. And where can they find more information out about this fight?
I know it's gonna be. I know it's on Eventbrite, and it's all also on Box Light Promotion for all the updates and stuff.
Okay. All right. So, this is one of my favorite questions I like to ask on Ray Ray's podcast. So if I'm Ray and I'm the movie producer and I want to make the Joshua Jenkins story, who do you want to star as you in the movie?
Actor?
Yeah.
It would have to be like the younger version of Will Smith.
He's in the younger version of Will Smith.
When he played Ali.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah. Okay. All right. So we got to find a present actor because
Present actor, man. I'm not really big on actors. I really don't be watching. Who would you gonna say? Who will play me? Actor now. Who will play me? Put the
said Tariq.
Put the
He said Tariq off a pound. I don't think that I got the microphone. I don't know who they is. So
okay.
Yeah, Tariq off a pound. Okay.
Why you say that? Tariq. Oh yeah, nah.
Bro, I hate that character. I used to hate that character so much on the original Power, but now like, oh my God, man, I kind of like this little nigga now. I hated him. I was like, this little terror. Man, yeah, I love. Shout out to 50. All them shows be fired. All the Power shows, BMF. This past BMF episode was wild. I'm like, what? That was wild. So shout out 50. All right,
Hey, Ma, I got a question. Can you hear me?
he's got his mom on the line right now.
Yeah, I got my mom on the line. Yeah, my mom was. Hey, I got a question. Who will play me in a movie? What actor?
Who would play you in a movie?
Uh-huh.
You would play yourself in a movie, huh, boy?
Mom said she got.
Yeah, Mom said.
Mom said he got to play himself. I don't know if anyone seen him.
Yeah.
Has anybody ever played themselves in a movie before?
I don't know.
Okay, time out. Jordan would play you in a movie. Your twin would play you in a movie.
I mean, but we said actor now today.
Okay, actor.
It's the first time exclusive for Mary's podcast. We got the moms on the line.
Yeah, my mom is here, bring inspirational, man.
It would be Michael, what's his name?
She said Michael B. Jordan, bro.
Yes.
He too old. I love you, bye.
All right.
Yeah, I would say Tariq off Power. I didn't think he can see slick though. You watch Power?
Of course,
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
I'm on Power. Yeah.
All right, cool. All right, man. So if you were the ruler of your own country, what would be the first law you implement?
I don't think people want to hear this one.
You got to say it now. You can't say it.
Everybody can have. You can have multiple mini wives as you want.
I mean, most countries do that. So, I mean, there's other countries that do that. So, I mean, I don't personally see nothing wrong with that.
I don't either.
I mean, here's the thing why, too.
Back in the old days, they used to have 13 wives. I mean,
Yeah, like in the Bible days. Like, oh boy, what's his name? His son was Jacob or Joseph. Joseph's father, he got tricked because he wanted to marry this one lady, and her father tricked him and made him marry the older daughter first. So like he had to work for his wife. So he worked X amount of years. He got tricked. He's like, all right, I still want this woman. So he worked more years, and finally that became his wife. So yeah, in the Bible days, they had multiple wives. Here's the thing too. Like I think about this, and we're gonna get back on track here. As a man, we're not meant for one person. We're not. We are meant to create. We are meant to create. Why do you think a man can have multiple babies at one time and a woman can't?
facts. I'm gonna leave it there.
We
Cause I have a lot of female
there.
fans.
I'll probably get a lot of heat for that, but I mean, it is what it is.
Okay,
Hey,
okay. We're gonna keep it like that.
We'll keep moving forward. And that's nothing. I love women. Don't get me wrong. I love all y'all.
I love all y'all.
Y'all beautiful.
Everything.
But
Every
you know
which
what I'm
way.
saying? It's hard for us the way we were built as men. We were
Facts.
not meant for one person. We
Facts.
were meant to create.
Facts.
So, yeah. All right. So let's talk about this boxing. All right. You said when y'all got into it. Okay. Your top 5 favorite boxers of all time. No particular order.
Roy Jones, Sugar Ray Leonard, Muhammad Ali, Jordan Jenkins. That don't count? Okay.
Is it your brother?
I can't say me, right? Okay. Yeah, everybody not gonna like me on this one though.
All right.
Adrian Broner. You gotta think about his charisma that he brings. Okay, look,
I love Adrian Broner, bro.
Adrian Broner can still sell out a crowd right now.
He's like, I'm the can man.
Anybody can get it. So I said, Roy Jones, Sugar Ray Leonard,
Muhammad Ali,
Adrian Broner.
Okay.
My fifth one, it gotta be Floyd.
That's what I said. Everybody you got to put Floyd up there.
He's charisma.
So who do you think the GOAT boxer is of all time?
Sugar Ray Robinson. Of all time?
Yeah.
You don't think so? What? He'll kill anybody in this era today, still.
So let's talk about that too, real quick. So what differentiates? I can't even talk right now. What's the difference between this generation and that older generation? What do you think?
15 rounds.
Oh yeah, they did.
Everybody fought everybody.
Yeah.
It was like blood, sweat, and everything you worked hard for. They was getting it back in the day. Oh yeah, no air conditioning, fighting outside.
When the glove sizes,
The glove was just little bitty beat up
Yeah.
gloves, you know.
it was almost like bare fist. Almost.
Yeah, like when Jack Johnson fought, he fought in bare hands.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's why I was like, yeah, back in the old days, it's different.
Do you feel the toughness factor is a lot different?
Oh yeah, everybody got softer. Everybody pulled up that Floyd Mayweather punch and move, defense first, and all that. But
So with this, you know, in boxing, there is the boxing side of it.
okay,
Then there's the promotion side of it. Okay.
Okay.
I think a lot of people are putting the promotion side first, showing out like, hey, I'm there. The press tours, like
yeah.
talking
Yeah.
instead of a lot of really people backing it up. What are your thoughts on that?
I mean, if you gonna talk about it, you gotta be about it.
Yeah.
Like me, I train hard, I train a lot because my whole mind is always thinking like, man, I'm doing all of this, promoting myself. So when it's fight day, I need everybody to know why I'm promoting myself, why I'm my brand. So I dedicate and ownership of my brand.
Okay. Who's your dream opponent?
Muhammad Ali. I would want to talk crap to him. I would want to. We would have a lit press conference. I would try to learn some pickup lines for him. I would talk so much crap to him. I think that would be good.
Man, while we on the subject of boxing, I know he wasn't a real boxer, but I gotta still say rest in peace to my guy Carl Weathers, that played Apollo Creed. On Rocky movies, I used to love those Rocky movies.
Yeah, his dad did.
He just died.
Rocky's
about a
actually my
month
favorite
ago.
movies.
Yeah,
All
they're
Rockies.
good. They're really good. So shout out to Apollo Creed, aka Carl Weathers, aka Apollo Creed.
Yes,
Man,
sir.
like he, if it wasn't him, we wouldn't have this series Creed with
Facts.
Michael B. Jordan. So
And now, they finna make another Creed,
Yeah.
the daughter. So it's coming.
I wonder how they gonna do that one too. Because the way they end it, I don't know if he gonna box or he gonna become a trainer.
It's probably gonna fight. What's the big Russian? Draco. Draco had a daughter.
Well, he had a son.
Oh, he had a son.
They fought already in the second
No, the
one.
son didn't the son have a daughter? No,
I don't think so.
something. It's gonna be something like mixed in with the girl. I think, and plus like the woman empowerment.
Yeah.
That's gonna be big. Having
We'll see.
you're gonna see.
I think only the last big I think female led kind of boxing movie was it $1 Million Baby?
The $1 Million Baby. Yeah.
Hillary Swank,
Yeah.
right?
Man, that was an inspirational movie, man. That was like a chick flick really than a real boxing movie.
Yeah.
Just like Southpaw, I didn't really like Southpaw.
Yeah, that's all right. It was cool. What is your favorite besides Rocky? What would you consider a really good boxing movie?
Creed.
Well, let's still fall into the same
Okay.
thing. Okay.
Dang, is there any other boxing movie?
There was one when I was growing up. It was called Gladiator. It had a young Cuba Gooding Jr. in it.
Oh, what about the two brothers, the two MMA brothers? When they was couldn't weigh, they was fighting together. They both was poverty. Then they had to fight each other.
Oh, you're talking about what's that, Warrior?
It might be.
But I think it was an MMA movie. Is that what you're talking?
Yeah.
That was a good one. And what was the one with Mark Wahlberg?
Oh yeah, when he fought. Yep, that was a good
I think
movie.
it was called Fighter. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, that was really that was some really good movies. I mean, I love like movies like that, stuff like that. It kind of gets you like, damn, a pump like shit like that. All right, cool. So, if you could build your dream boxing card, what would that card look like?
I'm not on the card, right?
I mean, if you want to, I mean, it's your card. It's your
Okay.
dream card.
I will fight Tank. And then I will have, let me see. I will fight Tank. Dang. I have Floyd and Manny Pacquiao, but in their prime when they both was dominating. Okay, that's 2. I would want to see Mike Tyson versus Muhammad Ali. That will be 3. Then my 4th one would probably be EJ and Bud. Nah, I want to see that again. I would probably see Sugar Ray Robinson versus Terrence Bud Crawford. I think that would be a big fight.
That would be good.
Yeah.
Okay. You just mentioned Mike Tyson. What do you think about this whole Mike Tyson Jake Paul fight?
I mean, I think it's good for boxing. Yeah. I think it's good for promoting boxing, and but I just think that like some of these fighters don't take it serious. And I mean, Jake Paul, he been working that hard. He been taking it serious. So I think it's good for boxing. I think it's good promoting boxing and how. But just know, y'all see what happened to Francis guy.
Yeah.
You can't take this boxing stuff. You gotta take this serious because if you don't, man, you know how many people die in boxing?
Yeah.
A lot of people die in boxing a year. Yeah. A lot. So.
Okay. So when we always wrap up these interviews, I always like to ask 2 questions, all right?
Yes, sir.
First question being, if you could give any advice to anyone, no matter the subject, what would it be? Then secondly, what do you want people to take away from the podcast you did today?
My first one would probably be, whoever you believe in, put him first. Always work hard and believe in yourself, and don't let what negative people say discourage you on reaching your dreams. Always believe in yourself.
Facts. What do you want people to take away from the podcast?
And y'all better tune into the fight because I plan on knocking him out.
Okay. He's head buster over here.
Yeah, man. He gotta go to sleep.
You gotta go to sleep. All
He
right.
gotta go to sleep.
What round you trying to sleep him in?
First, I pray the first, but if it don't happen, if it don't happen by the first, he better go down to third. That's what I really want to put on the show.
We'll see. Hey, we will see, right?
March 15th, man.
Yeah,
at
so
Frontier Museum.
Y'all follow him on all social medias. Go check out this fight. It's gonna be a great event. Y'all go follow him, man. He's got a bright future, man. He's gonna blow up, man. Appreciate you taking time out.
Thank you, my guy.
No, anytime, bro. You got an open invite. Pull back
sir.
up to the spot.
Yes, sir.
Again, like I said, I like to always start off with positive words, and I'm gonna end with positive words. All right, so get your swag on, man. Rub your hands like Birdman and stuff like that. So tell yourself, I will boss up spiritually. I will boss up mentally. I will boss up physically, and I will boss up financially. Invest in yourself. It's your boy Ray Ray's podcast. We out this thing.
Peace.
Toya and my dog G-Ray. Hey.
Get money all day, get money